Welcome, class, to a workshop on Coach Joe rules. In this lesson, we'll review Coach Joe rule number 4, which states, use meaningful method names. When working with other developers, selecting a method name is not always an easy task. There are times when opinions differ. Your company or team should follow agreed-upon standards and naming conventions to assist with the decision process. Here are some common standards. Most languages will write the name in camel case. The first word begins with a lowercase letter. If there are additional words, each new word begins with an uppercase letter. Other languages like Python will write the name in all lowercase letters separated by an underscore. Either way is fine, just consistently use the same standard for the codebase. Avoid pointless names like do stuff. Instead, prefer a descriptive name. It can contain several words if it helps reveal the intent of the method. Just prefer a shorter name over a longer name. In most cases, start with a verb prefix. It helps indicate the action being performed while the remainder of the name reveals the intent. For example, when working with class properties, it is common to have getter and setter methods. Those methods commonly start with get, set, and is. When returning a Boolean value, it is common to see these prefixes. Avoid verb prefix synonyms. Build and create mean the same thing. It's best to choose one, not both inside the application. The method name should be meaningful, descriptive, and help document the process. If other developers need to inspect the contents of the method to understand the purpose or intent, consider a better name. It is better to have a name that describes the intent, not the actions taken. Take a look at the first example. Generate random number, use scanner to get input response, compare input with actual value and display result. This code appears inside a loop that repeats while, not is game over. The intent is not clear, but it appears to be a game. Now look at the second example. Get number to guess, prompt player to guess number, display result of guess. This code appears inside a loop and repeats while, has not guessed number. This sounds like the instructions for the pick a number game. The names used in the first example explain the actions that would be taken inside the code. The second example revealed the intent of the method. There are typically many ways to perform a process. The method name should describe what will happen, not how it is done. It may be subtle, but it is important to understand. Getting it right will take practice. There is no perfect method name. Many names will work and opinions will differ. Just remember to follow the agreed-upon standards. You know you're successful when the name clearly describes the purpose and is understandable by most, if not all, developers. Leave a comment down below with other method name suggestions. Look for other helpful Coach Joe videos. Remember, future senior developers, make it work, prove it works, then make it better. Ready? Break!